Hello, you have welcome to New Focused Approach to Mathematics Basics 9. This is the revised edition, and in this video, we are continuing the construction business. Okay, in the previous video, we did construction 1, where we constructed a scribe triangle. Here, we are going to look at how to construct some of the quadrilaterals. Remember, this topic was in book 8, okay, and we are doing continuation. Now, we'll take example on how to construct a square, and the idea we'll use to construct a square will be the same idea we'll use to construct rectangle. When we finish, we'll take that of the parallelogram, which you can use the same idea to construct rhombus. Okay, so we'll take one example here. It says, using a pair of compasses only, construct a square PQRS with side length 5 centimeters. So how do we do this? First of all, let's construct the side, one of the side 5 centimeters. So we have a straight line drawn, then we have a point P, and then we measure 5 centimeters, and so we draw 5 centimeters. So, and normally what you do is that you can put a compass pin at P and then open it up to the 5 centimeters using your ruler to measure. Then you draw an arc so that you mark your Q over there as well. I believe that is clear. Okay, now the next thing to do is to construct, square. All the interior angles are 90. All right, so we need to put our compass pin at Q and draw a semicircle. Our target is to draw an angle of 90 degrees at point Q. So after drawing a semicircle, we can now change the radius or keep the same radius. Put a compass pin at the intersection of the arc and then the line PQ. And then to a convenient radius, draw an arc. This time around, the same radius, don't change it. Move it to the opposite side and put a compass pin there and draw another arc to intersect the first one. Now join the two intersecting arcs to the point Q with your straight line, also your ruler, okay, so that you get a perpendicular line to the line PQ, right? And since we are talking about PQRS, that point of intersection here is going to be R. Okay, good. So again, we put a compass pin at P, and to any convenient radius, we draw another arc. Now we put a compass at the meeting point of this arc and the line and construct a bigger arc. With the same radius here, don't change it, move to the opposite side and do likewise to intersect the first one. Now use your ruler to join the two intersecting arcs to the point P and you get your perpendicular line. Okay, now because we are going to construct a square and each side should be 5 centimeters, use your compass, measure 5 centimeters using your ruler, put a compass pin at P and construct a small arc. So again, you construct this small arc here, and that makes the distance between this point and that point 5 centimeters. Is that okay? Good. Then the same radius you used to draw the 5 centimeter mark, go to Q and do likewise. When you finish, bring your ruler once again, okay, and then join these two meeting points SR. Draw your straight line, and this becomes your square. I hope you can do this. So if it be rectangle, you use the dimension, but you still draw two perpendicular lines, and you can easily get your rectangle. Now let's take another example. Construct a parallelogram PQRS with the dimension PQ 5 centimeters, QR 7 centimeters, and one of the interior angles, that is a QPR 45 degrees. Okay, so again, we are going to have a PQ line 5 centimeters. So put a compass pin at P, make a mark, and then a mark of 5 centimeters, and then locate your Q. Okay, remember this is not drawn to scale. All right, so but in your case you have to measure it accurately. Now what we are going to do is to put we are going to draw, now that we've gotten our 5 centimeters, we are going to draw angle PQR, which must be on the central value here, central letter P. So put a compass pin at P. Okay, where you see the red means you are putting your compass pin there. Then you draw an arc, a semicircle, sorry. Now this semicircle, our target is to use it to draw 90 degrees, so we can bisect 90 to get our angle 45. Put a compass pin at the intersecting of the arc and the line and draw an arc. The same radius, don't change it, put it at the opposite side and draw another arc to counter the first one or to intersect the first one. With the help of your ruler, join these two intersecting arcs to the point P, and this become your 90 degrees. But that is not our target. That's why we are making the line very faint. Okay, now we are going to bisect this particular angle called 90. We are going to bisect it. So how do we bisect it? We put the compass pin at the point here and then draw an arc. With the same radius, put the compass pin at this also side and draw another arc to intersect the first one. Now with the help of your ruler, draw a straight line to pass through the two intersecting arcs and then the line and the point P. Now this angle becomes our angle of 45 degrees. So we are done with the first part. No other measurement is given to us, but we know that every parallelogram must have consecutive angles to be supplementary. They must add up to 180. So if I have here 45, then automatically the angle that should come here should be 135, because the two of them must add up to 180. Again, if I have a question and they give me one acute angle as 30, if I'm to get the other angle here that is consecutive to this one, it must be 150, so that the two of them will add up to give you 180. And so because of this, you're supposed to construct an angle of 135 here, so that it will the line that will come here will be parallel to this line. Okay. So compass pin at Q, we construct an arc. Then at this point, we are going to construct 90 degrees. So we open it and draw the line, go to the other side and draw another one, join them and get a perpendicular line or 90 degrees. Now we want 135. So when we bisect the angle that is here, I'll get 45 and add it to 90 to get 135. And so I put a compass pin at the point here and draw another arc, put it at the other side and draw another one. This time I will join this together with a ruler and the angle constructed becomes 135. I hope that is clear. Now that we've gotten the two parallel lines, we are now going to ask ourselves what was given to us here. They said line QR is 7 centimeters. So from Q here to wherever the arrow will be should be 7. So I put a compass pin and measure 7 centimeters and draw and put it at Q and draw. Okay, I did it for the P first, so put it at P and draw an arc. Of course, it should be the same distance because opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. So when I do that, yes, I'm going to get a point called S. Then I transfer the same measurement of 7 centimeters to Q and draw another one, and that also becomes my R, like I said. Now with the help of my ruler, I can draw a straight line to pass through these 2 points, and that gives me a complete parallelogram. I'm sure this has really helped you to construct parallelogram. Go ahead and try your hands on constructing rhombus and more questions on rectangle and square. Thanks so much for watching.